In the city that never sleeps, whispers of a familiar figure fill the streets. Moon Knight. Marc Spector, a man with a past as jagged and mysterious as the moon's craters, is back in New York. One blogger, Joy Mercado, digs into his past, recounting tales of his time in L.A., when he'd shouted invisible heroes like Spider-Man and Wolverine. Marc, once a mercenary, was killed in Egypt and resurrected by Khonshu, the Egyptian moon god. This event gave birth to Moon Knight. The city watches, as Detective Flint, who knows Marc well, keeps a careful eye on him. Moon Knight's reputation is known. He's brutal, even cutting off a man's face at one point. But now, Marc wears a sharp white suit and drives a high-tech limo with SPKTR plates. He's making a bold statement. He's back, and he wants to be seen. But there's no time for headlines. A brutal crime wave targets strong men, bouncers, gym rats, and security guards, left mangled and lifeless. Moon Knight steps into the investigation, meeting Flint and the police at a crime scene. The wounds are savage but oddly amateurish, as if the killer is still learning the art of murder. The trail leads underground. Moon Knight, using his old mercenary money, maps, and resources, tracks the killer to the subway system. Deeper and deeper he goes, past the homeless and through eerie mechanical setups, feeling the danger grow. Finally, he enters an old S.H.I.E.L.D. facility, blood-stained and grim. He's not alone. A voice mocks him, echoing through the halls. A grotesque cybernetic man stands before him, wielding a gun and machete. Once a soldier, he was abandoned by S.H.I.E.L.D. after an explosion left him broken. Rebuilding himself with forbidden tech and scavenged body parts, he claims he's transcended humanity. He's become something more. But Moon Knight sees through it all. He calls him out for killing innocents, using their bodies to enhance himself. Moon Knight, calm as ever, warns him to look down. Confused, the man realizes too late that a crescent-shaped weapon is embedded in his chest. The man, enraged, charges at Moon Knight, but his fury is no match for Marc's skill. Every strike is dodged, every move countered. The fight ends swiftly, the man lying broken on the floor. The scene shifts to a moment before New York. Marc Spector sitting quietly in a modern home surrounded by mountains. A doctor delivers his test results, revealing something stranger than dissociative identity disorder. Khonshu, the moon god, has shaped Marc's mind. The doctor speaks of Khonshu's 4 aspects: Pathfinder, Embracer, Defender, and the Watcher, and how they've colonized Marc's mind, turning him into the man he is now. Marc listens, struggling to process it all. The scene darkens, and we find ourselves in a Gothic mansion. Moon Knight enters, removing his mask in the eerie silence. The decaying halls reflect his fractured state. A shadowy figure emerges, a presence of Khonshu. The god speaks, calling Marc, "My son."